same. All nations and 7.9 billions of humans. I hope we are all in the same page in this regard of this very, very crucial, very important civil justice sign-off process I am providing for myself, right? And by now, looking at all, hearing or the live testimony, you all are aware how crucial it is, right? Nothing is important in any of the nations as of now than to work on signing of the civil justice, immediately sign a job offer to me, and let me step in and start leading providing the design solutions, right? Because the crime is so skyrocketing, right? Okay, so I educated you all that the last piece of that puzzle, always in that puzzle game, the last piece creates that happiest. Remember? If people playing on the puzzle games, they know. That last piece of that puzzle always creates that happiness nobody can describe how happiest it is. So like that, when I was working on the poverty-free earth of end of the year 2030 volunteer project, yes, I was breaking my head, why poverty, how poverty, when poverty, why never-ending poverty, why nobody can fix it. And I was hitting on every single sources, right? Like gateways and the pathways that can create the poverty, but what is the root cause? So I was just breaking, and the last piece, I was cracking down the scandal one by one, and solving it. And then boom, I last ended up in one part where stock exchange. And I educated that, yes, I do not have any clue what the stocks and bonds, but I heard about it, but I really don't know what exactly the operations, the processing behind that happens, like shares, bonds, like that. But then I already said, for me to display the complex in simplest form, all I wanted is just the needful information, that is all. It can be very highest level. And boom, I can easily display the crime and everything. So I was wondering, okay, people are saying nations are all national. If you see on the television news and media, every single day they will be updated only with the stocks and exchanges market, right? Shares, holders, and these are the terminologies similarly used by medical terms, only those people only we know. Right, so we are layman, non-stock exchange population will not even know what it is. So like that, I was wondering, okay, why can't we go and dig in and see if there is any kind of a root source of poverty. And that is how I was going stock exchange, boom, the entire umbrella for the stock exchange itself is what? Italy Stock Exchange. And there are three different crimes, right? So one is entire stock exchange process provided by all nations forever is wrong. Crime number 2, there is a deadliest, filthiest and most vulgar possible adverse sex display of a statue right in front of the Italy Stock Exchange. So that provided me, why on the earth that statue even need to be built at the first place? Right, so people are working on stock exchange, exports, imports, fair trade processing. I provided all those guidelines as well, right? I educated you all how grocery stores, nowadays they have that fair trade logo in their chocolates or any of the items. It's because of my processing only. But then, when I was coming across this Italy Stock Exchange, I was, beyond getting super mad, I was just wondering why on the earth, what is the scope? What is the root cause? What is the objective? What is the profit and gain for providing a filthiest vulgarism, sexual immorality statue built right in front of the Italy Stock Exchange? So my brain was only in the analysis mode. I was just wondering why, right? So once when we get the correct answer for why, then solved. The puzzle is solved. So I was wondering, okay, there is a statue. Then what is the reason? Okay, few blocks away is only Pope Francis. He is the Christian leader. And why he never bothered to educate? Okay. Queen Elizabeth is queen of God of USA. She is ruling all the nations. Okay, why she never bothered to educate? That statue should never be there. Got it. So how my brain was analyzing. Then that means when those two people never bothered to destroy that statue, which is destroying the human brains as well, right? They never bothered. But then, okay, come to the next level. Okay, the Islam leaders, they are all wearing burqas, hijabs, right, to prove that they are the only holiest population, God-created creatures in the earth. All the others are crap, like that only they treat, right? That's the scope for them wearing that burqa, hijab. But they do all the filth. They live only sexual immorality, right? So why they never bother to destroy this statue? Right? Can you all see how all these people are only men's club? So men's club means Pope Francis is a man. Okay? Wait a minute. Wait. Please wait. There will be more crime of Pope Francis which is going to be revealed. Okay? So then all Islam leaders are men's club. And they wear only hijab and burqa. Okay. So this is one group. And what is only one evil that is quarantined? Queen Elizabeth II. So can you see how the evilness is deadliest for women and thereby directly points out traces to the men? So it's not about the gender equality. Got it? So that means there is only one gender in the whole entire human kingdom is the wisdom idea for the mankind. That means man. That's it. And woman is just an extension of man, womb of a man. That is what that is how the word got derived as woman. W-O-M-A-N means what? Womb of a man. Okay. So yeah, keep working. Am I a man or a woman or who am I? Okay, just let that task be on separate side. Let's not confuse this. So can you all understand how everything got destroyed? So they created that adverse sex statue in front of that stock exchange, proves how exports, imports, trade have been polluted forever. And are there any proofs, you might ask? Yes, my dear fellow mankind. British African slavery trade was a sex slaves is a proof. Arabs, British African slave trade was also another sex trafficking processing. So that means they were providing immigration in a wrongful way. So now tell me, what is President Joe Biden going to do, or the ICE, that immigration DACA population who provides that immigration detention centers, right? Their job is to just separate parents and children, deport like that. So what are they going to do? Are they going to throw Queen Elizabeth in the detention center? Tell me. Or are they going to throw Pope Francis and all the Islam leaders on the detention center and stamp refuge and stamp asylum, right? And stamp DACA for a shame after shame after shame, and also stamp parole as if they are the true criminals? Can you all see how President Trump just laid off all those people was only for good, turned out to be good? And I was only educating, hey, people who are getting laid off, enjoy. Be aware, it is all for good. It's okay. Nobody will mock that you're getting laid off. Just be calm. Just get laid off. Means today, this moment, it is the Department of Health Services, that lady, the Kristen, her name is. She got laid off. She'll be the shedding tears of joy. And the ICE, what was his name? I don't know his name. But ICE leader, the immigration DACA leader, that man, and the Pentagon leader, they all got laid off. Everybody in the government cabinet were laid off one by one by President Trump. Even the police general was also laid off. So they all must be shedding tears of joy now, because they all know now it was ended up for good for them. There is that one person called Sessions, right? That that person will wear the specs like that. I don't know the other name. I know Sessions, I think. So they all got laid off. So can you all understand, because of this crime, the crime is skyrocketing? So that means when President Joe Biden says that he is going to provide immigration a process or whatever, it is a crap, right? At least President Trump was upfront conveying that the entire USA government was broken, and it is only because of my education he was even telling that. Otherwise he wouldn't have bothered to tell that, because he is after all only a businessman. Got it? So all the President Trump supporters must be thanking only me, because I was the one who was educating behind the scenes. Right? So tell me, what is President Joe Biden going to do about that? Got it? Entire immigration processing, you name it. Be it work visas, or be it illegal immigrant, be it immigrant being citizenship, blah, 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 whatever. All wrong. Everything wrong. All labor went vain. And because of that, population are not allowed to vote for elections. Wrong. Elections 2020 scandal is proved. What more is needed? What more is needed? So that statue for population, for Europeans, seeing the nude statues it became a norm for them, because they were enforced to look at those nude statues in Germany, be it France, be it Italy, be it London. You name any of the Europe nations, my dear fellow man, can you go? You please walk on the road, or even do a search on the online education services. They all have only filthiest sexual immorality, nude statues. Meaning, imagine how much of younger generations' brains have been mandated to be damaged in Europe nations. Holy marriage restriction is one end. Mandating to enforcing the population to look at the nudity statues. Right? They are all very filthy, vulgarism. Vulgarism means more filthiest to the highest level. Right? What not? So they provided that and they enforced it. It will be on the road only. When population are walking on the road, they will have to see only those nude statues, no matter what. So why Pope Francis never educated to destroy all those nude statues, being a Christian leader, is a proof Pope Francis is a Roman Empire after all. Roman Empire is Babylon Empire. Babylon Empire is Egypt Empire. Egypt Empire is Islam, Judah. That is the way, that is how they live day-to-day basis. Right? They enjoy the sufferings of mankind. They have the poorest way of lifestyle, my dear fellow mankind. They treat women as a slave machine, sex slave machines. And if you see all those nude statues, they all display the genital organs of women, genital organs of men, nudity, and enforce for the population to see those. No other go. When population paying highest tax. Don't you all think that Queen Elizabeth will be thrown in next 1 microsecond in the volcano? I am the mouthpiece, I will talk for all the population. When population are paying tax after tax after tax, who on the earth gave authority for Germany, France, Italy to even build nude statues to destroy the human brain nerve cells down to the younger generation level? So can you all see one side true love processing between a man and women got destroyed? Nobody in the earth, in the human kingdom, mandated to marry the correct humans. That it's a crime. Without awareness only. So without awareness only, people were marrying wrong humans. That's wrong. But then, what more of a toxins Pope Francis added? Nude statues. What is President Joe Biden going to say about that? He's saying he's a family man, he's a children, he has a blah 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 like this, they talk sweet talks, right? So what is he going to say about this? When human brain nerves are getting tortured on purpose. Nobody asked for nude statues, no. Nobody asked for to exploit the women genital organs in the form of nude statues. No, nobody, not even one single man in entire human earth asked for that. No. Nobody asked for men genital organs to be exploited in the form of nude statues. No. So what went wrong? What did Harvard Medical School and what did Harvard Law School were educating population? So can you all see they were only studying the anatomy of the human system just to create more filth? After all, in the name of doctor, in the name of medical services, they only address the patients as case. So that itself says how the doctors' world, they treat the humans as trash, garbage. Why nobody fixed it? Why nobody fixed it? For me, for a true doctor, always a true root cause is enough. A dot is enough to build the bridge, to build the city, to build the So that means, just like that, nobody, how many people would have visited the Italy Stock Exchange and would have taken the picture right in front of that statue only? Nobody had clue. That is what is called the facial blindness. Eyes got blinded. They were thinking it is a proudest moment to take a picture and right in front of the adverse sexual immorality statue right in front of the Italic Stock Exchange. That is an innocence after all. That's an innocence. Now that traces to what more? You all know how it is Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis only created the Q words. I told, right? The Q words are the F words, the B words for men, B words for women, and MF words for both men and women. All traces to animal kingdom lifestyle of sexual immorality. Because in animal kingdom, animals don't know who to have sex with. They don't even know it is wrong or not wrong like that. They do not have brains. They will have sex, period. That's the normal way of life, and there's an innocent. If you're going to say to lion, oh lion, you are living a sexual immorality life, no, will it listen to you? Do not laugh, it's not funny, my dear fellow mankind. Yes, on highest level, first of all, you'll not even have time to ask question to the lion because the lion will first kill you. Okay, can you go and educate the chicken or rooster or cows or ox or monkeys or even fish, turtle? How about snake? How about alligator? How about birds? How about eagles? Will they be in a position to listen to you all? Okay. Oh, is it so? Is it a sexual immorality life? Okay, like that. They cannot talk. They do not have brains to clearly think what is correct or what is wrong. Even in their sexual immorality life, they are absolutely innocent upfront. So then comes what more crime? What another crime? Pope Francis enforced Charles Darwin. He was born in Christian family only. He was also lived through the poverty. See, Europe nations today is looking different, but they all were lived through the famine, the poverty, the unemployment, the recession, the double depression, everything. World War II created havoc, disaster everywhere. So, what more of the crime? What more of the crime? How people were exploited. Queen Elizabeth said, Charles Darwin, okay, your labor is good. Whatever work you worked on that project is wonderful. But inject toxin. Say to the world that what is not true. Just say to the world, monkeys only created humans. Say to the world, humans are animals. And that is what he did. He was exploited. He was exploited for his situation. Survival mode. How genius was he? It is not easy, my dear fellow mankind, to group the animals in birds family, in cats family, in dogs family, in sea animals family, in fungus family, in mold family, in bacteria family. It is not, imagine the labor he has to put, one single man. Maybe he would have got here and there help. It's all a teamwork only, bottom line. But then, majority of his theory of evolution was his labor, hard labor. He shed his blood on that labor. How it all got vain just because Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis enforced the toxin. No other go. He cannot, if he says no, Queen, he'll be killed. His family will be tortured. Or he will be laid off. He has to be in unemployed mode, to be left out to be mocked. So wherever the prosecution was provided, people were fearing for the survival mode, and then only they were enforced to do that. Just one sentence enough to destroy the entire human kingdom. He said, monkeys only created humans. And this scientists and the doctors, they added more oil to that already, that scam, telling that yes, 98% of the gorillas and chimpanzees and the monkeys' brains matches with the human brain. So yes, absolutely, monkeys only created humans. And why? Then I will ask, why you're not electing monkeys to be the prime ministers, monkeys to be the presidents, or monkeys to be the senate, or dogs to be the senate, or chickens to be the GOP leaders? Why? So can you all see how the scandal and a scandal and a scandal and a scandal and a layers all created in the mode of spider web? Only one sentence. A word can create a life. A word can break the life. Right? It's a saying. Everybody knows that. And just with one sentence, monkeys created humans. Humans are animals. And he was enforced to group the humans in the animal kingdom. Oh my gosh, that was trillions and trillions of dollars of scam. USA have to pay the price. Yeah, how many younger generation brains destroyed in the school level? This theory of evolution is taught in our education curriculum on the school level, not even on the college level, my dear fellow mankind. So Pope and Queen wanted to destroy the human brain nerves on what level? Even on the toddlers level, even on the children elementary school level, even on the middle school level, even on the high school. Are they humans? Are Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis humans? Why USA lost its mind and allowed the deadliest wild endangered species to live free at the first place? One sentence changed the entire human kingdom, destroyed the entire human kingdom. Humans are animals, no mankind, no. I was the only one human in the entire human kingdom stood up and I classified, hey, this is wrong. Animal kingdom, plant kingdom, the chemical compounds found in the earth, right? So that is a dust kingdom, and human kingdom. There should be 4 kingdoms. Humans are the highest privilege, holiest creation of all the creations, and among them, women are the highest privilege. They are super double innocent, means highest wisdom. And when only true women can even display the innocence of animals, the innocence of sun, innocence of non-living things, innocence of pain, that displays the God's design after all. People will be wondering, why is God a partial God to create women last? Right? Why in the order of creation, why women were not created first and last was sun was not created, or why men was created last, like that. But then it is only because God created the women last, right? That is how He provided highest honor to the men world. Highest honor to the men world. But then these foolish men are always innocent, right? They cannot understand the wisdom. So that is why that innocent and the double innocent has lot of difference. That's not even a thin layer. It's a huge difference between being innocent and double innocent. A man becomes wisest only when marries a wisest woman. He exponentially wisest after marrying a wisest woman. Means what? Innocent women, innocence, people, man and women should get married only in innocence. Why? That love will be pure. Right? It will be pure, so pure. Why? Because it is God created. And in a hierarchy, God first loved the man, and then the second hierarchy comes. That's how by default men loves women, and that is why, because it is men love women the first, the women loves men. It all comes in a never-ending loop of cycle. It's a cycle of life. Men were born as babies, right? They become they created as an embryo cell, zygote cell, just one cell. Nobody knows how that cell will look. And nobody knows in that period of that 40 months of time, or 38 weeks of time, like 10 months of time, how that babies will be turning out to be. I never knew how I will have my eyes, or how I will be formed when I was created in the womb. God knew when I was just a dust mood. Right? So the creation of women is so holy is because the women are created from the rib bone of the man, womb of a man. How privileged women are. There is no other privilege that can be given to any civilian than to the women. God gave that privilege only to women. And it is through women, men get highest honor. That is the wisdom. But then, so tell me now, if men are accusing, or men are accusing women or whatever, who becomes foolish? It is women or men? You tell me. It is men. Got it? So it is like they are calling themselves with accused words. Got it? So that is why even men walks into the prostitution facility, they are the foolish. They are getting slaughtered. They are getting butchered. So, but then the foolish eyes will never say that, because the temptations are so high, right? Temptations have that shining glossy to make, to fool people, to look as if temptations are true love. But no, illusions always create that. That is why God's children are always protected with the God's firewall, means God's Holy Spirit protects God's children no matter what, always, all the time. Because God's given wisdom is holy. So that means even if the abusive people, fools, innocent people, who are fools after all? Is it innocent people or is it abusive people? It is abusive people. Yes, that is innocent because they themselves are victims of abuse, because they themselves are created only because of Pope Francis created them. If Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth is not there, there would not be any abusive population in the earth, is the wisdom. Got it? So that means there would not be any federal prison facilities, any prison facilities in the earth. So that means you name any adverse sex, all created by Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth. So who has to pay for those damages? Only them, that's all, right? How simple is civil justice, right? When they were coolly creating, coolest way creating all hell, don't you all think they should be in a position to pay $500,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 billions of humans daily forever in a very chill out mode? I would say that pay. Please pay $500,000 trillion to each civilian daily forever. Right? That is how the civil justice must be provided. The moment sign-off is provided, boom, all the abusive diseases must be eradicated by 99.9%. That remaining percent must be left out only for God's labor to heal, because nobody can heal abusive nature, nobody can heal foolish nature, only God can heal. So, you all might be thinking, why on this earth this lady is talking about the stock exchange, which has nothing to do with the health crap? No, my dear fellow mankind, it was created only for health. And they had to find a place, and that place was Italy. Why? Because this side Sicily Archbishop, another health creator there. The other side Pope Francis is there to take care of. The other side Queen Elizabeth is there to take care of. And this side there is France to take care of. And then this side there is United Arab Emirates, who take care of all the North African continent, which is a few blocks away from Vatican. So everything is covered. Legally, the crime was created. They never thought that in year 2021 they will all be handcuffed and they'll be thrown on a volcano by one wisest woman, Vethapriya, I am that I am. So one statue, only one statue is right in front of that Italy Stock Exchange. How many population were there? How many theologians were there? For how long Billy Graham went round to all European nations and did his sermon, be it Amsterdam or be it anywhere. That means he would have known that there is a deadliest statue right in front of the Italy Stock Exchange, right? Why he never bothered to educate Italy government to remove it? Because Italy government knows Billy Graham is a church pastor of USA, a Repubblica. A white-skinned man, right? Holy, holy, holy God, right? Can you all see the scandal and a scandal and a scandal and a scandal, how everything got traced? That is the healthiest process. A processing must provide an affordable, amicable, traceable process. So, Stock Exchange Italy Borsa, and then that traces to right in the front of their building, they have a sexual immorality statue. That says it all. It was created only to destroy holy marriage, nothing else. Tax was created to destroy holy marriage. How can that be provided? How can that be implemented? First of all, Pope Francis has to do what? Separate the lovers worldwide. Then mandate those separated lovers to get married to the wrong humans. Step 2. Step 3. Then regardless of toxic relationship marriage or whatever marriage, boom, the hell is created. People eyes will be blinded. And then they can force the tax. So, you all got it. That's a proof, right? African slavery ship is there, right there in Florida or in Navy of United States of America as of now. At this second, there is a slave ship. that is named after Queen Victoria or Queen Elizabeth II, whatever it may be, that crap. Is that right in USA right now? What is President Joe Biden going to say about that? What is President Joe Biden going to say about that? No, I will never ask a question to President Trump. No. I will never ask any question to President Trump. No. So, President Joe Biden can never be president of USA. It's proved. I'm proving it. And what this civil justice is all about? It's all about New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, Dow-JONES. Can you all do not panic, do not fear. Yes, that is the truth. The stock exchange of United States of America crashed in pieces with my civil justice sign-off. This moment. According to that Revelation 18th chapter in Holy Bible, the prediction came true. When there is a adverse statue right in front of the stock exchange, Italy Borsa, whatever stock exchange is provided in United States of America with the New York Stock Exchange is wrong. Damages, medical finance compensation, USA must provide. Do you know how it has to provide? I already handcuffed USA nation, right? So USA nation should either kneel down or should either stand upside down. Got it? And with fearful, pay $500,000 trillion tax-free to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans daily forever. Forever. Because this crime is so deadliest. And I do not want to make a joke out of this impeachment crap and this president election thing. Everything is destroyed. When this crime is so highest, they all became invalid. They all became invalid and voided. I have to step in. I have to have the cane in my hand. Oh, I have to discipline all the population worldwide. My way. My blood is boiling because I own USA. Who is the Europeans to destroy USA that belongs to me? The dust, each dust particle in the USA belongs to me, and everything got destroyed. I never asked for this crap absolute monarchs. Just because they were allowed to live free, they destroyed USA in pieces. It will take 50,000 years to rewrite everything from the scratch. My design solutions can provide at least the foundation part for next 10 years at least. That is a good thing, right? At least the younger generation will pick it up and they will work on it. I don't know how long I will be living. So at least they should allow me to do the design solutions at least. They do not want that either. They want population to be tortured. Don't all think USA should give me that authority and I should just slap on the face of Queen Elizabeth and Pope Francis and they'll just drop on the volcano in Hawaii and be gone in ashes. One statue in the front of Italy Stock Exchange, Borsa, says it all, defines the true crime of Vatican up front. Nobody were able to stand up and talk because of the survival mode. They know they will be killed. Pope Francis kills anybody who stands and displays his scandal. Not anymore, my dear fellow mankind. What I've been saying, USA, hey, USA, just stop. Do not fear absolute monarch anymore. Enough of being foolish. Means I am educating the wisdom. USA should listen only to me. And yes, the stock exchange services of USA crashed in pieces. I can fix it. I only can fix it. Nobody can fix it. I can bail out New York Stock Exchange. Nobody can. And you decide whether President Joe Biden is having shame or whether he is living out of shameless mood. You decide. I leave the choice to you. Yes, I am super frustrated with whatever injustice has been bombarded to United States of America, which is an innocent nation. Youngest nation in the whole entire planet Earth. The way it got fooled, oh, that it's a super crime. France, in a cunning way, fooled USA. Is the France leader a human? No, my dear fellow mankind, no. Yes, don't worry, the civil justice will be provided rightful time. Got it? I have to get the job. I have to sign off the job. Right? USA, close eyes and sign off the job to me now. I am asking in an authoritative way because I own USA. Who are this France crap, who are this absolute monarchs to destroy USA in pieces? That is, I am telling, hey, allow me to step in, allow me to provide the design solutions. I will make new USA, even USA. Even USA, where every single living things, non-living things also will live in peace. Even a dust will live in peace. That is how the governance should be. Excellence in everything. Excellence in humanity. Excellence in being a friend to a friend. Excellent in disciplining the clean love. Excellent in disciplining the fools to walk only in wisdom ways. Excellence in everything, name it anything. That is how a nation should operate. A government is the holiest process after all. In true Christianity alone. But they made a mockery out of that too, right? People mock, oh, politics, it's a crap. Oh, are you a politician? Oh my gosh, let me back off. Because that is how filth is politics right now. That is a reality. We all watching how President Joe Biden and President Trump were just only fighting, not even bothered about the nation's crisis and worldwide and COVID-19 is a scandal. They were never bothering about that at all. Because they have their enough finance on their bank accounts. They don't even have to worry. So, when education failed humanity big time, does a nation even need education? You all work on that answer also, okay? I know how to provide the discipline my way. For I, Vethapriya, a PROSE, proved scandal of absolute monarchs and proved Pope Francis as a Roman Empire king. It can help me when USA government provides me the rightful salary. So, what is the crime? New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, Dow-JONES created robocall poverty mandate, and it is deadliest crime, and it comes under the classification of domestic violence and breach of duty, intentional infliction of injury, causation of injury to the brain nerves, then assault types and battery and types. All these classifications. Okay. So, I, Vethapriya, PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, own the text for ongoing civil justice sign-off, Republica, New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, and Dow-JONES. With fatal negligence, failed to educate USA cannot create robocall poverty mandate, and by default created Republica USA robocall poverty mandate to I, Vethapriya, PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, and Republica government GOP leader Mitch McConnell, President Trump, Supreme Court Judge Brett Kavanaugh in October 2018 enforced poverty mandate to I and took away $4,500. And also created finance debt of $10,210.38 since October 2018, October 2019, October 2020, and also enforced finance disability to I. So it is crime for Republica USA, New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, Dow-JONES to never, when ruling USA, never educated USA should never provide poverty for a civilian. Oh, that's the deadliest crime. So for civil justice, I want USA Citibank CEO to pay off my debt $10,210.38 in full and sign off tax-free $4,500. And each of USA New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, Dow-JONES. I, Vethapriya, don't know how many nations have this Nasdaq comes under this umbrella of New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq and Dow Jones. I want $3,000. That means $1,000 for New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq $1,000 billion, and Dow Jones 1,000 means $3,000 billion to be direct deposited to my bank account. And for entire nations, provided the damages to I want flat rate of $5,000 billion to be direct deposited. For all the damages done by selfish, cunning Islam, Judaism, absolute monarchs, types, wild endangered species and hell creators, and direct deposit to my bank account. When the absolute monarchs were cool, creating hell after hell after hell, USA was quiet, right? So it's the same way USA should be quiet. They have to pay that $500,000 billion, and USA have to step in and guide them how to provide wire transfer or direct deposit to my bank account. I never asked for this craps, right? At least now USA will know the at fault and found guilty Holy Highness God of USA, Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis will provide the needful assistance in the handcuff mode, right? For how long they have been eating the population's dollars in the form of tax? For how long? For how long population have to be tortured? For how long? For how long the national governments will be blinded eyes and will turn their back off when people are asking for help? Help me, help me, help me, help me. Help me with finance, help me with financing, help me with affordable loan. For how long people will be asking for those help? For how long? For how long? Nobody will dare to ask why USA government is providing tax-free $500 billion direct deposit to my bank account, and nobody will dare enough to ask why New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq and the Dow Jones have to pay tax-free $3,000 billion direct deposit to my bank account. I never asked for all this crap who were creating hell after hell after hell. When they were coolest in mode only, they were creating hell, right? And nobody were bothered to ask or display this crime to the USA government. I am at least displaying that crime to the USA government. I am getting the rightful salary. So nobody will dare to ask. It is my choice what I will do with those $1 billion or $1 trillion, whether I eat it, whether I die without it, or whether I share it with the people I know or strangers. It is my lookout. It is my choice. It is my life. I should not be tortured with this finance debt mode and in an injustice way they provided to me. All I'm asking is, Brett Kavanaugh, you be Supreme Judge or whatever, pay $4,500 direct deposit to my bank. Means for next 500 years, Brett Kavanaugh, even in the sleep, he will never dare to steal job or create havoc for any of the civilian, forever. Until even when he is sleeping in the coffin, if he dies the God's death time, he will never dare to create any havoc or disaster for the fellow mankind, because my civil justice is so perfect. Right? It's perfect. Flawless. That is called as a civil justice. There is no wrong in civil justice alone. No wrong. There is no room for wrong in civil justice alone. Criminal law says yes, there can be errors, because that is how it has been built out of. They have to provide false prosecution. That itself is wrong, right? But civil justice is so perfect. Perfect. Heaven mode, always heaven, unbiased, perfect, flawless. There is never wrong in civil justice, never. And always, yes, my dear fellow mankind, true Israelite Christian, Jew of Israel, Jude of Jerusalem, alone can provide heaven mode of civil justice, is known to human kingdom worldwide. Babylonians knows that. Islam, Judaism, Zionism knows that. Even in their filthy mode of way of lifestyle, they knows that only a true Israelite tribe, Christian, Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem alone can provide excellent civil justice. It is known forever. It's a track record. Meaning, it is pretty straightforward. They will say, oh gosh, she is, this Vethapriya, she is indeed a true Israelite Christian Jew. They'll fear, they'll back off. Back off for the holy wisdom. Right? The people who destroyed USA nation, they cannot escape death penalty. They cannot. USA belongs to me. USA is my nation. Dust in USA belongs to me. People cannot beg for my mercy. I'll say, get out. Get out in the volcano. Say whatever you want to say in the volcano. Get fried in ashes. Be gone. Just get lost. That is what I will say to whoever destroyed USA nation. The crime is so highest. And all this election scandal all became a joke after all. And there is no need for population to even laugh after that either. It's the saddest day in USA after all. People should shed tears of shame being aware how USA was fooled by all this crime through criminals. And they have been worshipped as God of USA forever. And they have been cursing true God from the bottom of their heart. That's what people will do. When a cancer patient is asked for to pay the medical bills, cannot pay, unemployed because of the health issues, what will he do? Will he curse God or not? He surely will curse God, right? And will say, oh, there is no God. So who is providing those scandal as well? Pope Francis. On the other side, he made them, Pope Francis, to be called as God. St. Jude Cancer Hospital for Children is a scandal. Oh, wait, watch and see. Pope Francis will be thrown in the volcano. Wait, watch and see. How many children population they never knew that they got cancer because of Pope Francis, and in the name of God. That hospital is called with what name? St. Jude. Looks like God. Why? Free. They say all the cancer children parents can live there for free. It's an illusion. People run to the St. Jude Children Cancer Hospital, not even aware that Pope Francis only created cancer for their children. What is President Joe Biden going to say about that? Oh, I am super frustrated with President Joe Biden. I'm super frustrated with President Joe Biden. Is he a man? Is he a human? He can tell his sons died out of cancer. Yes, that is a little bit of innocence there. But then, what is he going to say about when I am saying St. Jude Children Cancer Hospital is a scam? For how long they have been doing the scam freely? In all the entire president's thing, he was very long time in lawmaking process. In his own eyes, he must have witnessed the scandal of the Pope. Right? He never bothered to slap Pope Francis then. And how on the earth he is going to provide the leadership for the USA. When I am saying he should get out of the White House, my dear fellow mankind, I am not joking. But I am praying to God that United States of American government should get the wisdom from the God and understand my wisdom at the first place. Even God will say, go listen to Vethapriya only. I already said, even if God wants to forgive President Joe Biden, I will stand in front of God and I will say, stop, God. Do not forgive President Joe Biden. That is how I can display God's name to be glorified. When a civilian swipes out that credit card or a MasterCard in a St. Jude hospital, that is one of the root cause for the stock exchange to be increased or lowered. Can you all see how everything is a chain reaction like a nuclear bomb? Japan is crying every single day for that Hiroshima bomb they provided. But USA is even more in pathetic state. At least Japanese is better off. That is how much destruction this evil queen did to USA. They cannot come out of any of these curses, because if they are going to come out, everything will crash. Finance services will crash. When I am saying St. Jude Cancer Hospital or St. Mary's Hospital is a scam. What is MasterCard going to do? What is Visa card going to do? What is credit card going to do? What is bank services they are going to do? Because people have to use their credit card or debit card to get the medical services done, surgery done, cancer surgery done in these Christian hospitals only. And I'm saying Christian hospitals is a scandal. What is US going to do about that? Can you all see how everybody became helpless mode? Dependent mode? They cannot shut down St. Mary's Hospital. They cannot shut down St. Jude's Hospital abruptly. How many innocent children, babies, they are crying they'll be playing without knowing that they got cancer only because of Pope Francis in St. Jude's Hospital. When I'm asking St. Jude Hospital should be sealed and shut down, can you all see, imagine? I'm extra empath, my dear fellow mankind. I don't want to know the other people to know their pain. I can feel other people's pain just like that. But it is God-given wisdom for me. It is God-given wisdom for me. I'm an average human only. But it is God-given wisdom, and I have that supernatural power. Only with God-given wisdom I was able to crack down all the crime, where how many theologians, how many educations were breaking their heads out to crack down this crime. Just because I displaced this crime alone, the Italy Stock Exchange, Borsa crime alone, USA have to pay me $1 trillion next 1 second. Because that is the severity of the crime I've displayed already. People cannot shout out loud, people have to chew and digest the injustice. What is this? Is this how the humans have to live in the holiest earth? No, never. A civilian should have a basic healthy lifestyle. All basic essentials must be met by the government only. A civilian should never even have to bother to go to work to get the national benefits. No. Never. Unemployment benefit exchange is a scam. It should be shut down. What is President Joe Biden going to say? Oh no, CARES Act is only unemployment benefits. That is only COVID-19 after all. And we all created a scam. Is he going to say that? Or is Dr. Fauci and Dr. Brent's going to say, no, we were busy in doing marketing and sales only for mask to fool the people. Sorry, we forgot there are poverty population like that. Or Department of Children and Families, are they going to say, we are the children and family welfare, we are the gods, we are the boss of USA? That is why we are not helping any homeless people. Are they going to say that? Tell me. How many homeless, how many orphans, how many refugees? On the snowy day, how many people are on the roads with a freezing temperature? Tell me. What is President Joe Biden going to do about that? You all got it right? When I was reading the civil justice itself, it fixed everything. It fixed everything. You all might be wondering why this stupid lady is repeating every single word, but that's how the civil justice functions and operates, because every crime is a standalone crime. I will read that one more time. USA, I Vethapriya PROSE, don't know how many nations have New York, comes under the umbrella of New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and Dow-JONES Stock Exchange. So that will be $3,000 billion pay to my bank account. Then for all this cunning Islam, Judaism, Jainism provided damages, I want flat rate of $500,000 billion to be direct deposit to my bank account. It is okay. Let Queen Elizabeth, 95 years old, if she wants to stand upside down or she wants to roll on the road, whatever, pay $500,000 billion direct deposit to my bank means that is a civil justice served. Because she will be thrown on the volcano no matter what. Whether she is going to pay the money or not, she will be thrown in the volcano. Pope Francis will be thrown in the volcano. And I want USA to rename the Rod Lippel building in Tamil Nadu, India after my name as Vethapriya, civil justice served. I should be the Vatican leader now is civil justice served. Pope Francis should, because Pope Francis never bothered to destroy that sexual immorality nude statues worldwide, and that is a crime. So Pope Francis failed in Pope's job. So Pope Francis must resign, should resign immediately now is civil justice served to me. I own Italy. I own Vatican. Who is Pope Francis to even gave the authority to build that nude statue right in front of the, or sexual immorality statue right in front of the Italy Stock Exchange? Who gave that authority to him? Who is that crap? Who is that Pope crap and garbage to be allowed to live free? Who is he? I never asked for Pope. And I, Vethapriya, should be the Supreme Chief Civil Judge for all nations, now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, should be the Supreme Chief Civil Family Law Judge for all nations, civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to become the Global Poverty Relief Medical Director, Chief for all nations, to lead and guide World Bank, United Nations organizations, World Health Organization, Center for Disease Control, Department of Children and Family, Department of Health Services, Department of Justice, Department of Revenue, Department of Agriculture, Department of Import Export, Department of Military means you all got it. Italy Stock Exchange Borsa has all the software line codes written to all these public sectors organizations. Can you all see how on a micro level everything got destroyed? And how I was only providing multitasking, though it was looking as if I'm writing civil justice for myself. And I also educated, yes, it is for myself. And there is a multitasking hidden puzzle I'm displaying to the USA government made. USA government got it. They will not allow Queen Elizabeth, Pope Francis and the teams to live free anymore. Even if I say stop, they will just throw all those scraps in the volcano only. Because DCF destroyed, DHS destroyed, justice destroyed, imports, exports destroyed, banking sectors destroyed, finance destroyed, agriculture destroyed, holy marriage destroyed, feelings destroyed, emotions destroyed, humanity destroyed, education destroyed, everything destroyed. Wrongfully death penalty provided to the mankind. Oh my gosh, there is no other crime than to provide that. That is also destroyed. What is President Joe Biden going to say about this? And yes, I, Vethapriya PROSE, to be the ambassador for all nations starting with India is civil justice served. And yes, I, Vethapriya, must get dual citizenship of US and India now. Less than 1 second is civil justice served. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, it is 1 hour and 4 minutes or so. Please be patient, okay? Please be aware of the crucial crime I'm talking about. Stock exchange, done deal. USA is crashed in pieces. Darkest day in the entire national life cycle means how many nations are there? 193 nations are dependent on the USA nation alone. When USA crashed, all nations crashed in pieces. When USA saved, all nations saved. When USA protected, all nations protected. When USA bailed out, all nations bailed out. I am saying wisdom. Hey, please allow me to step in and start lead the USA. Just get out. All the people who are there, just move aside. Allow me to discipline. That needs to be a discipline here. Throw all the evil forces in ashes. Let them be gone in ashes. Imagine a world without absolute monarchs. Oh, it will be super heaven. Super heaven. Right? I know how to throw all the absolute monarchs in the ashes. So I only should lead USA. And I will be the interim leader of USA. Until everything gets fixed, let people have to adjust and live with it, deal with it. Like, when we are all in one family, when there are certain things that is not right, we will have to adjust and live until those things get fixed, right? Same way. Until broken government of USA is fixed, USA should not even think of anything else. Got it? USA should not think anything. Allow me to step in. They will see a difference in 30 days. Just 30 days they will see a difference. I already eradicated COVID-19. I proved my governance. Right? So, USA in the deadliest crisis mode should lay off President Joe Biden and allow me to step in and just lead the US nation and see the difference. See the heaven way of discipline I'm providing. I will not say a word, but the discipline will be provided. Excellent governance way. It will be an absolute super parenting mode of discipline. I will have only cane in my hand. That is all for a discipline. That says it all for a discipline. I will stand. That is all for the discipline. Everything got shattered. Stock exchange got started. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Best thing for President Joe Biden is resign. I do not want him to get any more curses. Just get out of the White House is what I'm saying means. I am providing healthy, humane standards. After all. Because I am a true owner of USA, right? He's not a true owner of USA. That itself there's a difference there. That is why he wants to create more havoc, destructions to the USA. Because he's not a true owner of USA. He has a fancy name called Citizens of USA. No. Anyways, my dear fellow mankind, yes, New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, and Dow-JONES. The moment COVID-19 scandal was announced, do you all know who was the first panic mode? It is only Stock Exchange of the United States of America. They know they will be torn in pieces with the civil justice provided by Vethapriya. They fear only me only. They fear only me only, my dear fellow mankind. How many humans are there? 7.9 plus billions of humans are there, right? And 1 in 7.9 plus billions of humans means even the lottery services logic also will fail. Right? The lottery services logic, they have some certain of logic. 1 in million or 1 in this many million or 1 in this many, like that. But 1 in 7.9 plus billions of humans, only one human out of that entire human kingdom. To save the bond, to save the entire human kingdom is enough. I am the one soldier is enough for entire military services for all the nations. I can win the war even before the war starts. Fastest than a robo. Fastest than any nuclear bomb can provide the destruction. I can finish and I can win the war just like that. Even before the war starts. So, who is proudest, happiest, in a healthiest way as of now? United States of America. All United States of America has to do what? Sign the job offer. Hey, 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 hey. All the nations, see, we have a rock, Vethapriya. That is enough. When they say we have, United States of America have one rock, Vethapriya, all the nations will fear, panic. Oh my, like that. That's the reason behind it. I will reveal it later. You keep working on who am I. You keep working on who am I. Yes, civil justice wins always is the wisdom. Injustice always mocks civil justice, right? Always mocks civil justice. See, injustice always buys justice with $1. See, injustice always enjoy sufferings of innocent. Like that only they mock. That's the foolish, right? Civil justice always wins is the wisdom. Okay? Thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.